Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I have so many unfinished projects. You guys don't even know. And this morning has already been crazy. It is right at 7 o'clock, so I have 30 minutes. Oh, my morning, I tell you. So Sunday night, we could not sleep. My husband could not sleep at all. He has, he takes medication, and sometimes medication for some reason will not allow him to sleep. And his doctor has prescribed him a sleeping pill, but we never filled it because he has enough trouble getting up anyway that early in the morning, and we're afraid with the sleeping pill it would make things worse. And so he just tries to do naturally, tries to do things. But it didn't work Sunday night, and so he was up and down, and he tried to stay up so he wouldn't wake me up, but I was concerned about him, so I could not sleep very well. He ended up not going to work yesterday because of it, because he drives a truck, and that's not very safe to drive if you haven't had any sleep. And so he did not go. And then, so yesterday, that's why yesterday's video was kind of, not much, because I literally was just kind of making my way through the day. Like, I felt like a zombie all day. So I just did the keto crate and, and all that. But I did, end up doing really good through the day. So this morning, last night we went to bed pretty early for us. And then this morning, I recall hitting my alarm repeatedly over and over again. He has had to be to work today at 5:30, and so I'm trying to make my coffee at the same time as talking. And so he had his alarm. We live about 30-ish miles or so from his work. So he had his alarm set for 3:50. And then I have my set for 15 minutes after that, because he does press his snooze for 15 minutes, which is as long as his snooze is. And I'll do the fa-la-la mug today. And I recall mine going off. I don't recall his going off. I don't think his alarm went off. I think he may have set it for PM or something. I don't know. We'll have to look at it tonight. But I know mine was set, and I clearly remember hitting the snooze on mine all the way up until 4:50, and mine was set for 4:05 or whatever. But I clearly remember hitting it, and so then all of a sudden the realization kicked in that it was 4:50. So obviously he was going to be late for work, so he told them, and he headed off to work. Well, then he calls me when he gets about 10 miles down the road or so and said, oh, what I forgot to do this weekend, he forgot to look at his truck. His truck has been acting up, and it cuts out and stuff when he accelerates, so he's pretty sure he knows what it is, but he meant to look at it this weekend and forgot, and hadn't drove anywhere this weekend, and so it didn't remind him until he was on his way to work. Luckily he made it to work just fine, but I may be without a car for the rest of the week, because he may have to use my car. So then I'm thinking, is there anywhere I need to go, anything I need? I want to use my lunch hours for my projects, but then I'm thinking I should probably go to the store, make sure we have enough milk. I know I need some more shredded lettuce. I know I forgot to get a tomato when I went grocery shopping. I wish I would have thought about it. I would have went this morning, because the store opens at 6, and then I would have had plenty of time. But instead I was editing all morning. So, anyway, so I think I may have to take my lunch to go to the store, because he thinks he's going to look at it when he gets home, but he may have to take my car to work the rest of the week and then work on it this weekend, which is fine. That is at least the blessing right now of working from home. I don't have to go anywhere. So that definitely is a blessing, and I'm glad that we had that option, because otherwise I would be shuttling him and I'd have to take personal time and all of that. So we're good with that, but I'm thinking I might have to go to the store. Let me show you one of my unfinished projects that I'm looking, and I didn't clean up my dessert dish from last night. Oh my gosh, I was so tired last night by the time I went to bed. But guys, let me show you something. This project started off with these 3 items. So had these really pathetic trees all smashed up, you can tell, in one of my like crafting like boxes, and I had 3 of them. And so I remember I bought them and I had opened them up and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? They don't look like this on the box. It is so bare. I also had some of these and I picked up more because I thought I could fill the tree out using these wired garlands. I had picked these up earlier in the year, just randomly saw them at Dollar Tree, picked them up like back, I think, what was it, like in the summer or something, or in September, beginning of September. And I thought, I'm gonna save these because these are super cute. I could find something to do with them. Had no idea what I was gonna do with them until I thought about this. So this is where I'm at so far. It's not very light in here. Let's go over here. I don't have very much light right there. Go to my kitchen, it has the best light. And then I flocked it. So look at that. I put those ties in pretty much like one on each side all the way through it. And then I just took the spray flocking, which you can get at Dollar Tree also, to keep this steady. So you don't even put it together. When there's like, it comes with little base feet. No, you don't need to do that. I just put rice in here. I had rice left over from the gnome project. And I don't eat rice, so I went ahead and just put it in there, and it keeps it really steady. I flocked it. So now what I want to add in there, let me find them, these little pine cones. So I got these at Dollar Tree also. So I thought what I would do is just take some little pine cones and just hot glue them, you know, randomly around it. And then I have my LED lights right here. And then I'll put LED lights on there, and I'm gonna put them on my porch. So I have 3 of these to do. But I also had some stuff I wanted to film this weekend. I thought, oh, I'll just do them during my lunch hour. But time is like I said, I have so many like unfinished projects. I have 2 different ornament things that I've started to film for you guys, but just haven't finished yet. I did do 2 recipes this weekend, so you'll see one of them today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make keto peppermint bark. Oh my gosh, it is so good, you guys. It was so good. I had 2 pieces the day I made it. I'll tell you that right now. My coffee's done. Yes. I know you would think I would have a coffee like first thing in the morning. However, I like to try to finish a whole thing of water before I do that. And then I also like to have a really good amount of time in between my thyroid pill and my coffee, because my doctor told me that actually is better if you kind of have at least an hour in between the time you take your thyroid pill and have your coffee. What syrup do we want to try today? Should we keep it? Let's do the salted caramel mocha. Oh, that probably wasn't very flattering. I think I'm gonna do the salted caramel mocha. It's got a little bit of flavor to my coffee. I want to try this Christmas cookie. I can't remember if I like it or not. I remember having it before, but I didn't think I liked it, but it came in that pack. So I know I like this though. Oh, you know what I can pair it with? Oh no, where is my, I'd have to go out to the garage to get them, because I only have peppermint mocha, not nut pods in here. I don't have my chocolate ones. So I'm just gonna do some half and half and some of this salted caramel mocha coffee. If you can see behind me, those are all the dinner dishes that I washed all the pans and stuff from cooking. I haven't put them away. Normally I do it in the morning if I don't feel like doing it at night. But there's just little things. You can see I did get my tree done, and you will see it tomorrow. I am determined to get this place cleaned up, and I will film tomorrow. But like I said, I think I'll have to run to the store. And unfortunately, like, that's the only bad thing about where we live now. Before, even though we were out of town, I had a store literally right down the street that I didn't like to shop at for lots of groceries because it was uber expensive. Like, you pay twice the amount of other things. But it was still nice if I literally just needed to get a tomato and some shredded lettuce like today. And that would have been fabulous. So now I have to fight lunchtime traffic to get to Safeway, which is the closest store, and hopefully it's not busy. Maybe I'll have to look at my work schedule. If my work schedule doesn't look too bad, I may take my lunch at 11:30 and beat the lunchtime traffic. I may do that. And then that way I may have a little time to come home and pick up the house. I haven't made my bed yet. And I have to make this poor little guy get up because as soon as I start making the bed, he has to get out of his little cocoon. Poor little guy. Today is day 8. So exciting. I'm super behind on my ChocZero one. I opened up one yesterday. I was during a meeting and I just needed a chocolate. But I think I have 3 to open today. Oh, this is one of their Master Origins. This is the Ethiopia one. I don't think I've ever had the Ethiopia one because it's only level 4 and I tend to buy the stronger versions. So excited. I have 4 of them sitting over here. I went and grabbed one yesterday. I don't know why I didn't grab them all, but when I made yesterday's coffee, I grabbed one of them. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't grab them all. Alrighty, I'm gonna get to work. If you guys are interested in what it looks like to work from home, like a real work from home job, let me know. When I went to go look for these types of videos when I first started working from home, I only could find like YouTuber work from home, which I know, believe me, I know, like YouTube can be a ton of work. And I can't even imagine those people that have a ton more subscribers and a lot of their work is also on social media. I can't even imagine that. But if you guys are interested to see like what I really do all day, let me know. I mean, you guys see a lot of it, but I could, you know, just kind of show you what like a day looks like and just set up my camera. So let me know if you're interested in that. It's time to go to work. I'm just feeling so like a little bit overwhelmed right now. I think it's just, the thing is there's not any like, it's just as hectic at work as it always is. Just always a lot of work. I'm in HR. It's just, you know, just busy. But I think knowing that our last day is the December 18th and we have the 2 weeks off, which I definitely need the 2 weeks off. I mean, I could arrange some days around and work during it, but I'm not going to because I definitely, especially with this year, I mean, I need that time off. But I think knowing that we have that time crunch, it just makes like intensifies things. I'll be fine. But my husband, he's having one of those days too. And he called me and I'm just like, I said, you know what? I said, I honestly like, I don't want to like devalue his issue, but it's just because he didn't want to go to the mill that they wanted to send him to. And I'm like, if that was the least of my worries. But I understand. I mean, he just doesn't want to go to it, which I totally understand. I get it. Anyway, so it's just been a day and I'm taking my lunch. It's 12:20. I am so hungry. I think I need to start making breakfast in the morning. Even if I don't want to eat it right away, I can save it and then just heat it up if I need to, because I'm not getting to take, like, normally I make my breakfast during my morning break, but I haven't been taking a morning break because it's been so busy and I've had meetings and whatnot. So I think that I just need to make something in the morning and then I just have it, you know, because even, I mean, I would eat it, or if I wouldn't eat it, one of the kids could eat it. I mean, it's not like it's going to go to waste. So I decided not to go to the store during my lunch. I think I'll go after work just in case my husband needs to take my car the rest of the week. So I think I'll run up to the store after work. I get off at 4:30, so it's not like it's super late or anything. Because I'm afraid, here's what I'm afraid of. I'm so hungry right now. Yes, I could run to the store and back and still have time to make my lunch. But at this point, I'm afraid that I will eat something because I'm so hungry. I'm a little stressed. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, and I feel like that's when I may not be able to held responsible for what I may grab. And sure, I may even have time after I get off work to run up, after I eat my lunch to run up there and back. But again, you know, I think when I'm feeling this way, it's best that I stay away from any temptation. I mean, I have sugar-free chocolate here. I have, you know, the peppermint bark I made. I have the cookies I made. I have things. But you know, when you are in a situation when you may want to grab other things, and that's where I'm feeling right now. So I need to stay away from those places at this point. And after work, I'll feel fine. I'll feel fine, especially since I'll have, you know, I've eaten lunch and the rest of the day will be okay. And I may have a snack or something. So I just feel like sometimes I have to keep myself away from that temptation, and that is what I am doing right now. I think I'm gonna go make myself a cheeseburger wrap. I already cooked the meat this weekend, only because BLT salad sounds wonderful, but I haven't cooked my bacon yet, and I don't have a tomato, and my lettuce like went bad fast. So I need all that stuff. I have a little bit of lettuce though that I can use for my cheeseburger wrap, just not one for a whole salad. So I'm gonna take one of those, what do you call them? The La Banderita tortillas, and I have some meat that I cooked up earlier, like on Monday when I was making dinner. So I have that, and then I'll put some cheese in there, and then wrap it up, and then just take a little bit of butter in a pan and kind of grill that up. And so it'll be nice and melty and grilled up and amazing. So that'll be my lunch, and I think I'll pair it with maybe some crackers and cream cheese or something. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I just need to get away from this desk. I have my energy drink that I already grabbed earlier because I felt like I needed it. So yeah, let's go make some lunch. This is what I have going on. So I did not have any good lettuce to use for this. So I just have my tortilla here with some, it's actually this, I had a little bit extra. So ground beef and some cheese. And then I am going to have, I'm thinking actually I may make myself, because I do have a little bit of cheese, I may make myself some pork rind nachos, but I don't think I have any plain pork rinds, so maybe not. Look at this cheeseburger wrap, so good. Also going to have some of these fat snacks crackers and some whipped cream cheese. So amazing. These crackers are really good. There's 3 servings per container, although I have to disagree. I usually eat about 2 servings worth of these, so I have a little bit left. But I think I only have about a serving left of these, actually. Let's see what we got. That's what we got. I'll measure them out and see. Lunch was amazing. I only ate a few of those crackers. Just wasn't really what I wanted because, like I said, I'm feeling kind of stressed, so I want something sweet. But that lunch was so good. That wrap was amazing. I want to try this, but I'm going to open up my advent calendar and have that chocolate instead, because I really like the ChocZero and I want to catch up on my advent calendar. But I do want to try this because I'm curious. This is that one that's called Keto Chocolate Crunch from Better Than Good Foods. I'm curious if it's like a Nestle Crunch bar when it says crunch, because that would be amazing. Is this 1 bar, 1 serving? Yes, 1 bar is 1 serving. It's 4 net carbs for the entire bar. That's why I wanted to see that. Okay, there are little chunks of something in there. What could that be? Yep. It's like a Hershey's chocolate bar and it tastes good. I don't know what they did to make these little chunks though. The chocolate is, it's good, but not the best keto chocolate. You know what I mean? Like ChocZero, we know is good chocolate. Lolli's is good chocolate. This kind of has, it's kind of like those people that like Hershey's chocolate and like other that's not Hershey's. You know, like, I don't know. You know how you can, people always say they can tell Hershey's chocolate. Like my husband, he is like all about Hershey's chocolate. He really does not like any other chocolate unless it's Hershey's or made from the Hershey's company. This is kind of like that. It almost tastes like an off-brand chocolate. It's almost what it tastes like. So like if you're comparing it to Lolli's and ChocZero, but I do like that crunchiness, and I'll eat this, but it's just, it's not like, it doesn't taste like ChocZero. So we have, I opened up 5 yesterday, so we have 7 and 8, I guess. Oh no, we have 6. Okay, nope, I opened up 6 yesterday. So we have 7 and 8, so I only have 2. 7 is a little present. And then 8. Where are you, 8? There's 9. These ones are so hard to see. That would be my only feedback to ChocZero on this. But they didn't send me this stuff. I actually think they have my wrong address because I used to get stuff from them all the time. So I need to figure out how. I cannot find my account for ChocZero. So this is a little tree. But if I were to give them any feedback, I would tell them make the letters a little bit darker because they're kind of hard to see. But this is where we are with that. So I'm gonna eat my chocolate. and then it'll be time to go back to work. I think I just need to turn on a Christmas movie while I'm working. It tends to calm me down and get me back feeling, you know, not so stressed. So I think I'm gonna do that. I did not get anything done during my lunch. That's the kind of stuff that stresses me out. I'm not getting stuff done. I mean, I did start the dishwasher. So that's a good thing. Hey, don't lick my chocolate. I had my chocolate in my hand and he comes up and licks it. Chocolate's not good for puppy dogs. Nope, no chocolate for puppy dogs. He's looking at me like, then why can you eat it? I just have this feeling I'm not going to get all my projects done, which is fine. It's my own deadlines. It's not like I have to do stuff. So I just have to reprioritize my things. That's all I need to do. So, okay. I will see you if I have a snack, which I probably won't. And then I'll see you for dinner. Tonight, dinner is going to be sheet pan fajitas. I know it's been sheet pan every day this week. I forgot to tell you, I made the sheet pan beef and broccoli on Sunday. Wow, that was a good recipe. I did record it, so you will be seeing that. But wow, that was really good. It was a little bit higher carb because coconut aminos have quite a few carbs in them, but I like them better than the liquid aminos from Bragg's. So, sorry, I'm eating with my mouth full. My husband's present came in the mail. So I hid it in the top of the closet. I haven't got my Etsy package yet, but it's supposed to be here today, so I'll have to show it to you tomorrow. I'll just wear the shirt tomorrow so you can see it. I think those are all my updates. Bye. You know that saying, when it rains, it pours? That sums up my day. It was just so really hectic this morning with the whole alarm issue that I think I told you guys about. It was very hectic. Then my husband's car almost breaking down and I didn't know if he's going to make it to work. And then just work was busy. And now we have a disaster in the kitchen. So I will talk more about that tomorrow because I need to get home and maybe make dinner. I don't even know. I'm probably just going to have leftovers. I don't think I want to mess with the sheet pan fajitas tonight. I'll make those tomorrow or something. I really just don't think I can deal with them tonight. So I think I'll do that tomorrow. I made put the chicken in a marinade tonight and just let it marinate because I didn't do that today. And just have leftover pork. I've also decided, I'll tell you the story tomorrow about the kitchen. Also decided not to put the keto peppermint bark in this video. I think I'm going to actually put the cookies that I made, the keto cookies, and the peppermint bark in one video and upload that sometime later this week. And maybe I may do two videos or something, or maybe do it over the weekend. I don't know. Maybe I'll have it go up Saturday. Or I'm thinking I may film, what even is today? Today's Tuesday, right? Maybe I'll put it up Thursday and then I'll do Wednesday, Thursday video together and then upload that on Friday or something. I may do that. But you will have that this week because I want you guys to try it. Both of the recipes turned out fantastic. Because I'll have plenty of time for editing because I'm not going to have a car the rest of the week. Hope it was nothing obvious that my husband could see on his vehicle, so he's going to put it in the garage this weekend and tear into it and see what he can find. Hopefully it's something simple. In the meantime, we have another project that we have to work on in our kitchen. Hopefully that one won't turn out as bad. And I will be home the rest of this week at lunchtime. I may not have to go anywhere. I have lots of projects to work on. So I will do lots of editing and filming and finishing my projects. And, oh, real quick, I picked up some jalapeno poppers because that sounded amazing. I need comfort food today. And I picked up more of the Enlightened peppermint brownie because this stuff is amazing. I remember when I was a kid, I loved peppermint ice cream, and that reminded me so much of it. I left it out for a long time. I find with the Enlightened, I really have to leave them out for a long time to like them. So I left it out for about 20 minutes and it was perfect. And I ate it in 2 days. I ate some Saturday and some Sunday. So I picked up 3 of them because my stores run out of things. Now they had a ton. I have not seen that much of one product, like especially a holiday product, in any of my stores. So for those of you that live local to me, go to Safeway. They have a ton of this right now. Not as much of the pumpkin, which I've not tried yet, but they have a ton of this peppermint brownie. So good. So good. So, okay, I'm going to sign off for now. If I do have anything besides leftovers from last night for dinner, I will let you know right here. I did end up making a big salad for dinner, so I have some mozzarella cheese balls in here, some avocado, some Caesar dressing, and then I just made myself some little like wraps. So provolone cheese, salami, and pepperoni. So this was my dinner, and it was really good. I only ate 2 of the roll-ups and then about half of my salad. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I mean, this is real life. We're gonna get through it. And actually having you guys to talk to is actually helping a lot, because it's just, I'm getting out my thoughts. So we will have story time tomorrow, and I will talk about my kitchen. Bye, guys.